Welcome to Suicide Fantasy Football. What are we, Jim? We're in like the
we're in the remote war room here, baby.
Yeah.
We got the artificial lighting. We're going live wherever we got to go.
Bin Laden spent some time where
That's right. That's right. 60 minutes. Mike Wallace right here, ready to do an interview with us. We don't care.
We don't care. Wherever we go, we throw up a banner, we put on the camera, and we tell you what you need to hear. So let's talk about Peyton Manning, Jim. Me and you got a little bit of a different opinion. I know we talked about it from doing some drafts together. A little different spin on Peyton and what it means to the whole Colts lineup. What's your call?
Everybody's bums, unless Peyton Manning's going there. And
everybody?
Yeah, everybody, because Kerry Collins is a bum. He's not doing much. Reggie Wayne, for where you're going to have to draft him.
Dude, Reggie Wayne was going in like the 5th round.
Well, fourth round.
5th round.
Yeah, but listen, here's the deal. Was Larry Fitzgerald a 4th-round player last year?
I have.
Blew. Why did he blow?
Dude, I would have definitely... I picked him in the 1st round.
I know you would have, but you didn't know what was going to happen to him.
But if I would have got him in the 4th, that would have been a steal for Larry.
He didn't do anything last year. He had a horrible year.
Trust me, Jim, I had him. He was on and off, but he was still worth a 4th or a 5th round pick. Now, don't get me wrong.
He wasn't starting in most leagues. You know, there were other wide receivers that were playing ahead of him. You know, he had a couple weeks where they were good, but he had a lot of weeks where he got shut down.
Definitely.
And that's what's going to happen with Reggie Wayne. He's going to, especially in head-to-head leagues.
If Peyton Manning was there, where's Reggie Wayne?
2nd-round pick?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I think 5th round, there's still some value in a Reggie Wayne.
There's a little value. There's no value in Austin Collie.
Agreed.
Zip, zero.
Austin Collie, no way.
Makes Joseph Addai and Donald Brown's value go up a little bit because they're going to hand the ball off more. They're going to try and run.
Yeah, but they're going to stack 8 in the box because they're going to test Kerry Collins.
I think Kerry Collins can still at least scare him.
Like 45 seconds ago.
But at least scare him. I'm saying he can still throw the ball to where you can't. You know, the guys that have the real sissy arms like Jeff Garcia, you can't rush 8 in the box, or you can rush 8 in the box against him because it doesn't matter. He's not throwing it 40 yards in the air. Kerry Collins might throw 7, 8, 9, 10 bombs, might hook up on one, but he can at least throw the ball 60 yards in the air.
You're a hater. Here's my thought. Peyton Manning still worth grabbing in the 6th or 7th round as a quarterback.
Never.
I know you don't think he's going to play it all this season.
Correct.
I think you're nuts. I think unless they operate on him, you're going to see him at least by game 4. And if you can get a quarterback like, you know, grab a Sam Bradford, a Matt Stafford, and then get Peyton Manning and put him on your bench. He's like the Ben Roethlisberger of last year.
Listen, if you want to pick him up after the season starts and keep your fingers crossed.
You can. He's going to get drafted by somebody.
That's what I'm saying.
He doesn't go undrafted in any league.
He won't reach the field. He won't have an impact on the field until week 7. Even if he gets in week 5,
he's got to impact week 5.
He's going to suck.
No way.
Eric, it happened 2 years ago. If you look at history, he had the neck injury. He didn't have any good stats until week 5, and that was with a full preseason, and he got hurt and tried to come back early. I'm telling you.
I think Peyton Manning still has some value as your backup, last year's Ben Roethlisberger. Get a dude that you know is going to at least start the first 4 or 5 games, and then put Peyton Manning behind him. I like grab Eli and then put Peyton behind him.
You know what's going to happen? Your first quarterback's going to get hurt, and you're not going to be able to hold on to Peyton Manning. So you're going to have to cut him anyway, and then go pick up some bum that nobody drafted, the 26th best quarterback.
If your quarterback gets hurt, drop that guy. Keep Peyton Manning on your bench. Pierre Garcon, probably not much value. Dallas Clark, still good value. Reggie Wayne, where you can get him, still good value. Joseph Addai, I'm not a huge Joseph Addai fan. I like Delone Carter. If you're going to grab him late. I like Addai if you can get him late. What do we get him in, the 12th or 13th round?
Yeah, we
grab him there.
Got to take him there.
Sure. So I don't think...
Everything's about value. Everything's about where you're getting him at.
I don't think there's a chance if Peyton doesn't get operated on. And I think if they were going to operate on him, they just call it operation and put him on IR, and he'd be done for the year.
He's going to try and stick it out. Because once he's operated, he's done. He's going to try and battle and try and battle and try and battle. And right around,
3 times
we're going to say week 5. That's my prediction. Write it down. Week 5, he announces that he's going under the knife, and he'll be back next year.
Don't listen to him. Listen to me. Colts still have some value. Everybody drops. I don't even think the running backs go up in value. I think they go down a little bit too. But there's still people worth picking with shoehorns on the side of their helmets.
One person.
Check it out. Tell us what you think. Email Jim at Suicide Fantasy Sports. Me, Eric at Suicide Fantasy Sports. Twitter, we're SFFcom. Facebook, Suicide Fantasy Football. And don't forget to check out our Blog Talk Radio show Wednesday nights, 7:30 to 8:30. Blog Talk Radio, Fantasy Football Overload.